Hello, everyone. What's up, friends? My name is Dr. Janet Roark, and hi. I don't even know if I'm live right now. I am the essential oil vet. I'm your essential oil vet, and I'm a veterinarian in Central Texas. They stopped all of the streaming to Facebook, and so the only way I can go live is to go live directly. And so let me know if this is working. I honestly do not know if it's working. This is the first time I've used this way. And I usually use a third party streaming software called StreamYard, and where I can like post your guys' questions and things like that. But I don't have that option anymore. And so now I guess we just have to see if people will hop on live and ask questions, since I have no other way of doing this. And then I don't even know if I can see your guys' comments, but we will see. Let me see if I can find the comments here. Where are the comments? There we go. Here we go. Okay, so if you are hopping on live, I should be able to see your comments. So let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, and let me know what your favorite essential oil that you're using today is. So I had some really cool stuff happen this weekend. I did host it. Well, I didn't host it. My friend Mandy hosted a builder retreat, which is how to grow an essential oil business, and we did it together. And I was one of the presenters. But since the topics were not how to use essential oil, and that's not like the basic use type things, we taught about how to grow a business. And so my topic, instead of usually I just say talk about essential oils and animals, right? But my topic was not essential oils and animals. I actually talked about lead generation, which I thought is would be really helpful, because for any business, whether you are a chiropractor or a veterinarian or a dog groomer, or you know, walk dogs for a living, or you if you have a business, whether it's even online businesses, you need to have a way to reach people. And when you stop reaching out to people, you know, you think about like traditional advertising, right? If you don't reach out to people, um, then have a way of reaching people. So if you're not advertising, there's different ways to do that, right? You can have people recommend you. There's word of mouth referrals. Like there's all that sort of thing. So I did a presentation on how to find people and draw people towards you, and so that was really really fun. And learned a lot. I hope the people that went actually learned a lot too. Okay, so if you have a question about essential oils and animals, or you know, any products in animals or animals in general, this is your chance on Sundays to ask your questions, and get them answered by an actual veterinarian. So let's see. Our first question is, am I able to like post these? Pin? No. Pin? No. No. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna have to read them, I guess. I wish I could like post it onto the screen so you guys could see the comments too. Does anybody know how to do that? Let's see. No. So the first question is from Meg Voss. What is the root cause of itching for dogs? Already taking PB Restore and Terrazyme. So that is a very loaded question, and what I would say is there's a lot of reasons dogs itch. Itching is just a response to histamine, but the number one reason dogs itch is because of insect bites, external parasites, fleas, ticks, those sorts of things. The number two is gut health issues. So leaky gut, gut microbiome problems, that sort of thing. You're already giving a microbiome product with the PB Restore. So that should be kind of taking care of that, although it can take up to 90 days to resolve. If it is a true allergy, then finding the source of the allergy, what actually causes it, and eliminating that source from that animal's environment or life is the ultimate solution, right? So if they're allergic to chicken, removing chicken from their diet. Pretty simple, right? Now, if they're allergic to air, like pollen that's out every season, that might be a lot harder. But just like with people, but there are things that you can do. Lemon, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, copaiba are all excellent oils that can help with that. You can give it internally. There's different recipes you can do topically. Um, Removing, if they're itchy on their legs and belly, particularly when they come in from outside, wiping them down with a microfiber cloth that has lavender and frankincense on it, a damp microfiber cloth to get any pollen off of them, might be really, really beneficial. Omegas have been shown to be really beneficial to the skin, and especially for itchy dogs, very, very helpful. The amount of omegas you should be giving a dog, fish oil is ideal, or a marine based oil like krill is also excellent. Then give the amount you should be giving is 500 milligrams of omegas per 10 pounds of body weight once a day. So you can split that up into 2 feedings if you want, or you can give it all at once. Work your way up to that amount because it tends to be quite a large amount for large dogs, but that is how much they actually need. So omegas can be really helpful, and then those oils can be really beneficial as well. And if you really want to learn more about allergies, we do have a workshop in the membership that you can go watch the recording of. It's but if you're not a member yet, just go to essentialoilvet.com, essentialoilvet.com/members, and then for $27 for the month, you can get access to all of that stuff for 1 month. So and if you wanted to stay on, we do have a 6-month and an annual option if you want to save a little bit of money. Anne Marie says, can electrolytes be given to dogs? They can. They don't necessarily need it. So remember, dogs actually don't sweat like people and horses. So they don't lose electrolytes the way that humans do. So you want to be very careful when adding things like salt and magnesium and zinc and things like that to dogs, because they can actually build up in their system because they're not sweating. They don't sweat. They just pant. That's their way of temperature regulating. Okay, so I typically don't recommend electrolytes for dogs. They're not really necessary. Kathy, what are the best oils to help support the joints for animals? I changed it a little bit to keep it compliant, Kathy. I hope that's okay. So joints are a very big concern, and we do have a really good free opt-in for you if you want to learn about essential oils and aging animals. It is essential. If you go to essentialoilvet.com/aging-animals, then you will be able to download that for free. The best oils that I really like for senior animals to help support their joints, there is a blend called Aroma Touch that I really like. It's our massage blend. Very, very soothing to joints. Dilute it, of course, for topical use. You can use lavender. Very, very scientifically studied and supported for osteoarthritis, specifically in knee joints in humans as well as animals. And other oils that can help. You can actually give copaiba, frankincense, and turmeric internally, as long as you're using a brand of oils that has that supplement facts label on it saying it's safe for internal use. And you can also give the deep blue polyphenol complex capsules. I actually really like those. They are extremely supportive of the joints. And you should also always give a glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM vitamin C supplement. So vitamin C is actually very good for the joints as well. Glucosamine, chondroitin is preventative, but it also is restorative, and so that is an excellent product. I use the New Vet joint supplements for dogs and cats. It's called New Joint DS. You can use the New Joint for cats and the New Joint DS for dogs, and that has those 4 ingredients in it. It's a very clean, excellent company. You have I think a 60-day money back guarantee. If your animal doesn't like it or something like that, you can send it back and get full refund even if the bottles are empty. So no risk with that particular product, and very, very good for the joints. So glucosamine, copaiba, frankincense, turmeric, internally, your joint supporting topical oils diluted properly can be used as well. So I hope that's helpful. Let's see. Leah says, what can I use to support my cat's urinary tract? Is a prescription food the only food option when it comes to urinary tract disease? No. So to support the urinary tract, the best thing is more water. The problem with a lot of the prescription foods is they are kibble based, and kibble dries out the system, and it actually concentrates the urine, because the urine or the water in their diet is actually being used to reconstitute the kibble, and so it's not actually getting absorbed into their actual system where they need it. Okay, so more water is actually what they need, and you can add that to wet food to get them to drink more. They will urinate more, but that's what you want, because it's cleaning out whatever's in there. It's diluting out the urine so that it doesn't actually get too concentrated and become a problem. And so, no, prescription food is actually not the only option when it comes to urinary tract disease. There are a lot of great solutions. As far as essential oils go, juniper berry and copaiba, as well as cedarwood, all very good for supporting the urinary tract. Of course, with cats, we do need to dilute properly before you give it, because they are small in size, and so you want to dilute it to about 1 to 2%. So 2 to 4 drops in a 10 milliliter roller bottle of each oil. Top it off with a fractionated coconut oil or some other carrier oil, and then use a little bit of that. Not the whole 10 milliliters, just a little bit of that. It goes a long way for those kitty cats. And also supports their kidneys as well, so it's kind of an extra added benefit. Amanda says, I have someone asking about their bird. He flies free in the house and is worried about diffusing. So if the bird is flying free and the customer is using 2 to 4 drops of water in a water-based diffuser, the bird is going to be fine. Birds really like citrus oils, and so those are great ones to diffuse around birds. Really supports them. The other one I love for birds, especially their respiratory tract, is Air X. So Air X is an excellent, very safe blend. It's one of my favorites for animals. If you don't have that one, definitely order it. We absolutely love that blend in our home. It's one people don't really talk about a lot other than for diffusing, but that's one that's actually safe to be given internally. It can be used topically, and it is amazing to support the respiratory system and the immune system. So definitely don't worry anymore. I'm actually working on a book specifically for birds. In the meantime, there is a really great document that we have created for you about safety. So if you go to essentialoilvet.com/safety, you'll actually find that information. We have a safety webinar. We also have a safety guide. The safety guide does have a page on birds specifically that you can send to them. And Marie says polyphenol deep blue recommendation. What would that be for over 20-pound dogs? 25-pound dog. So if it is a 25-pound dog, I would give like a half of a capsule of the deep blue polyphenols. If it is over 25 pounds, I mean, really, I try to do like over 40. They can have a full one once a day or twice a day. The main thing is that you just want to watch for loose stools. If they're getting a loose stool, you want to decrease the frequency or decrease the amount that they're getting. But it's pretty safe. So under 20 pounds, give a half a capsule. Over 25 pounds, you could probably give a full capsule and be fine. Yay, you're welcome, Kim. Okay, cool. All right, that looks like all of the questions for today. This was a little bit of a trial because of the way Facebook has changed things. So if you guys are still wanting me to do these weekly Q&As, I really do need people to show up to ask questions. But we might switch to once a month or something like that if you guys aren't finding very much value in these. I'm curious what you guys are really wanting. Social media is a little tricky to navigate. I can't give you guys all my protocols or anything like that. You guys can join the membership for that or buy a book or something like that. That's fine. But I want to know kind of what you guys are really looking for over here. I mean, I can entertain you guys. I can show stories. We can share testimonies. There's a lot of different things that we can do. I want to know what's valuable to you guys, other than just saying, here's my next webinar that's coming up. So one of the things that we did last week was in the membership, we actually did a webinar on parasites. So we talked about fleas, ticks, lice, mites, internal parasites. We talked about, you know, different protocols and things like that for each one of those, and what the research says about how certain essential oils or certain herbs work really, really well for that. If you're looking for something like that, the membership place is definitely the place for you. This next month, we're actually going to be talking about the oral microbiome, so teeth and mouth health. We're especially for our dogs and cats, but really for all species. And so we're going to be covering that as a webinar this next month in May, over there in the membership. So that's the place you can go for that. You can watch the allergy webinar. We did one, the truth about cancer in animals. We did a nutrition workshop that was amazing, and that sort of thing. So if that's what you're looking for, awesome. If you're like, I really need a consultation, I have a really complicated case, definitely check out our consultations page. We have dozens of certified animal aromatherapists there that you can get access to, and you can do a one-on-one consultation with them if you want. So some pretty great options there. It's essentialoilvet.com/consult for that particular option. If you go over to the website, you'll find all sorts of fun things. essentialoilvet.com. We have a new horses and ponies download, the top 10 essential oils for horses and ponies, that we just launched. And so we're really excited about that one. If you are a horse person, definitely check that out. Go download that. It's right on the main page. You can grab that. So you guys have an amazing week. I hope this style of going live on Facebook is works and it'll actually post. I guess we'll find out. So thanks for bearing with me on this first week of trying to do this without a streaming service, and you guys are awesome. And I'll see you next week. If we'll still plan on doing it once a week, unless we just don't get any questions or anything like that. Okay, you guys are awesome. I'll see you then. Bye.